Okay, so this is a proposed change to Spawners 2.0. It still uses 2.0 mechanics, but instead of being currency based, you can see that the signs just now have the spawner ID as well as the type of spawner that they are. So this is a snowman. It was just placed down not too long ago, but you'll notice that as soon as the spawner goes to actually spawn a mob, something a little bit different is going to happen. And if you have eyes, you could probably guess what's going to happen. And it's going to be that the mob will pop up over the top of it. Now you can go ahead and you can kill it like you would normal mobs, and if it drops items, they'll be put right into your inventory. So if I start killing these sheep, you can see we're getting different colors of wool as the sheep die, and this is just a looting 1 sword. I've also got a looting 10 and 50, so if I go to the 10, you can see we're getting quite a bit more meat, and if we go to the 50, we're going to get even more yet. Obviously, this is meant more for vanilla style servers, so we're not really going to have any crazy mechanics like that. But the concept is still the same, where people can have these mob spawners and entities will just keep spawning above them like this. That way they aren't going to flood the server, because part of the problem that we had with the old spawners, and the reason we went to Spawners 2.0 in the first place, was to stop so many entities from being in the world, because the more entities you have loaded slows things down, and then when they get killed automatically and drop items, that stuff slows it down, so do all the sorting machines. And that's why we went with the currency-based stuff, because we said at the end of the day, the original thought was as people collect, like the normal thing is you go in front of them, you kill the mobs, they drop, you take all the drops, sort out the stuff you don't want, take all the stuff you do want, and go sell it. So we're like, well, why don't we just take the money that they would sell those items for and put it right back into the sign so you can just click it to collect it, which was kind of a cool concept. But after the feedback we've gotten, a lot of people don't really seem to like that too much. So I wanted to go with more of a vanilla style approach. The only difference is that these mobs are locked in place. You can't push them. You can't even really kill them / lightning. There we go. So you see it doesn't even hurt them at all. But obviously, like, our sword still kills them the same way. Now, obviously, this iron golem takes a few more hits than normal mobs do. But there we go. It brings back some of the grinding mechanics, so you can still have the mobs. You can still get the items you want out of there. Obviously, you can see we're getting, you know, a bunch of cool stuff from that. And if we were to switch to the 50 sword, then we would get even more still. So this is kind of just an initial test. I want to put this out there to see what people think of this idea. This will work for all spawner types you can get. And again, this was going to be more for the servers that we're going to be making more vanilla, because the goal is we want to unrestrict things. We want to allow people to craft things like hoppers and other redstone devices. We don't want to restrict them. We just want to give people less reasons to create massive farms for this stuff. So let me know what you guys think. Discuss this, and let me know on Discord or wherever, next stream, I don't care. Just let me know your thoughts on this thing, and if this is something you guys would want to use going forward. Like I said, it is still Spawners 2.0, but it's a lot different. Instead of being purely in-game currency based, you can still get the items, and it brings the economy back to trading items versus cash directly. Cool, thanks.